What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Coop the Beast here today, and today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there if you're watching this. And if you're a mom that's watching this, that's pretty freaking cool, not gonna lie. First off, you guys, if you are on playing Oregon Secure Area and you spawn on street facing north side, go to the tower. You'll see me do it here in a second. Go to the tower and get this angle on the room from here. I promise you, you will get a kill. Even though in a minute I'm about to not get a kill, but it's cool. But anyways, yeah, if you go to the top of that tower, I get a really cheeky kill here in a minute. And also, there's normally people that go to that tower. I even go to that tower as Jaeger here in a second. So, guys, crazy about Operation Healthcare, right? I know a lot of people were blindsided by that. I know Matty Mo said, or Matismo, whatever, however he says it, he said that he didn't like the idea. A lot of people said they didn't. Me, personally, I'm kind of behind it, mainly because new operators. Here's my thing about new operators, guys. Okay, when a new operator gets released, do you really think if you get in a game and you're, okay, let's say you have it, and, well, let's just say a whole bunch of people have it. You really think you're going to play as that new operator? Most of the time, your teammates are going to want to play as him first. Jacob's a freaking noob and fell off the roof, and I had to help him up. And then I go over here to the window, and I get shot, and then I'm like, oh. Okay, by the way, I love IQ, you guys. Frag grenades. Frag grenades, I freaking love them. I can't. That's one of the reasons I really like maining her. I like having frag grenades. I can get that damage or that kill with frag grenades. But that's not what we're talking about today. Going to go back and focus on the operator problem. I mean, you honestly, think about that, you guys. If you start off, and, okay, you're in the select area. If you don't, like, freaking zoom to that character and click on them real quick and lock them in, you're probably not going to get that operator. So that's kind of my problem with that. Like, I'm pretty sure if I got Mira and Jackal in March, because that's when I got my PC, that's when I made the swap to PC. I picked up this game because it was on sale on Steam, and I had a few extra credit. I had a few extra dollars left over, so I spent the money, and I got Mira and Jackal, and I got them in March. I had no problem getting to play as them from time to time because, I mean, it's been a month after they've been released. They're old news. They're still great operators, still fantastic operators. Don't get me wrong, but you know. Eventually, the whole new factor wears off, and people go back to their original operators. Look at me. I'm playing IQ and Jaeger right now, and I'm loving both of them. They're fantastic. Now, I'm just getting around to this, and, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, well, you know, sometimes you don't always need a Jaeger. My answer to that is Jaeger can block pretty much any type of grenade. In fact, I'm pretty sure he can block all grenades. I don't know about flashbangs. I've never seen him stop a flashbang, but who knows? Or a smoke grenade. I don't know if he does that. But I know for a fact he stops Thatcher EMPs because that happens to me all the time. Unless you just gently toss it under the floor. But that's when I get creative with where I put my Jaeger, my ADSs is what he calls them, I think. Anti-defense system. That sounds right. Or AGS, anti-grenade system. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Freaking noob, move on. So, you know, he can block EMPs, frag grenades, and some of Fuse's cluster grenades. And if you have multiple ones set up in a room and he fuses through the top, you know, it'll catch a couple of them back and forth. I don't know what's going on with my voice, you guys. So that's my thing about the new operators. Second of all, I just spent literally 30 minutes waiting on a ranked game. Yes, it is the middle of the night, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but you can't tell me there is not some kids out there, in the United States at least, and Europe, that it is a Friday night, and you are not playing your video games. You cannot tell me that, and you are not in the same rank as me, so don't even tell me that. By the way, my rank is garbage, you guys, mainly because every time me and Jacob queue up together for ranked, I promise you, 9 out of the 10 games we play, one person will leave in our ranked game. And just first of all, a problem with leaving a ranked game is once you see at the beginning of a match, you see a 4v5. Mentally, you're already like, oh great, we're already down a person. Like, no one goes, yeah, okay, we can still do this. I mean, there's people that do that. I'm one of those people. I'm like, come on, guys, we still got this. We can still pull this back. But once you get to that, okay, let's say you do pull it back and it comes down to the wire at the 4v4 last match point, which this has happened to me. This is a true story. 4v4 match point. You've got 4 points. The opposite team's got 4 points, and you need that last round win to finish it out and win. When you're already facing down a 4v5, that sucks. That is the worst feeling in the world. I don't know how she shot me. Still upset about that. But that's not important. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is me swapping up my operators. As you can tell, I'm now maining IQ and Jaeger. I'm maining Jaeger now because his weapon, you guys, is fantastic. I did take the suppressor off of it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put it back on there. Because I find a lot of times when I'm right behind the enemy, and this happens to me quite often, I will be right behind the enemy, and I'll let them walk by me first, and then I'll see if there's another one behind them. If there's not, I'll track the first one down, kill him, and then I'll go from there. And then if there is a second person, a lot of times, if you can get that first person, by the time you get the first person, the second person has no idea what's going on. You take them out, you're done. You went from a 5v5 to a 5v3. Okay, that's a huge advantage for your team. Quick thing right here, guys. If you guys, I know everyone plays this differently, and I'm not saying you can't do this, but if you pick an operator with a speed 3, my suggestion to you is you be the guy that stays on the objective. Not everyone should stay on the objective, so that way, one, you have to have roamers to help take it. I guess you wouldn't have to have roamers. Yeah, I guess you don't have to, but that's generally how this game's played. That's how the meta's shifted. So, if you're not a roamer, you guys, and you're speed 3, my suggestion would be to camp in your objective. Because I can already tell you that Mira, or that Echo right there, is a slow freaking operator. I don't like Echo because of how slow he is. I didn't realize that because I used to play Fuse, and Fuse is a speed 3. So, you don't realize it until you get someone like IQ or Jaeger, and you run around the map at freaking lightning speeds. Also, another thing, I didn't know this, but if you use your IQ to scan out some electronics and Thatcher EMPs them, you get extra points for that, like 5 points per thing. And if he gets a bunch of things, a bunch of electronics, you get a bunch of points. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, late at night, I just kind of get this... late at night is when I want to do my recordings because it's quiet here, because my house is pretty busy.
He's right there.
There's all kinds of stuff going on. I'd like to point out that me and Jacob work really well as a team. Because me and him are Call of Duty teammates from when we played Black Ops 2 competitively. So me and him, first-person shooters, me and him, we got each other's back, and we know how each other plays. So that's why if you see, not this match, but when we play ranked now, Jacob always goes Thatcher. Jacob loves Thatcher. Jacob loves Thermite. And Thermite is essential. I would say, some people say, oh, he's not essential because of Hibana. Yes, but Thermite blows a freaking hole that you can walk through. Hibana can, but she has to line up all 3 of her Kairos, X-Kairos. And, her main function is making murder holes for you to peek through. But my problem with that is, it's a double-edged sword. It works both ways. Kind of like Mira's Black Mirror. When you drop it, it works both ways. So, that's crazy. And right here, I see a lot of people that don't use their drones as much. And I'm guilty of this too, you guys. I messed up there. I was trying to press the U key because that's why I pushed the talk button. And I pressed the freaking Y key. Then I tried to press escape. And I pressed my music button. And then it all just went crazy. And then Jacob just jumped in there. But anyways, point is, sometimes, especially on casual, you guys, if you've got the extra time, just throw your drone in there and check it out. I'm guilty of this too, you guys. I don't do it. I don't do it near as much as I should. But then again, all me and Jacob play is ranked, and that extra minute on casual just makes everything so much better. There's so much pressure taken off of you. Like, you'll see. I go up here, and I stay here for like 15 seconds. Because I was trying to get that peak shot again, where I killed the first guy, and I injured the second one. Or hurt, not injured. Oh, you guys, I just thought about that. I did injure that person. Like, I almost put them on the ground, but probably Doc killed them, because Doc was the guy that killed me from there earlier. But anyways, I went up there to try and get another peak shot on him, and I did. But I did gain some valuable information because there was someone in that tower. He kills Jacob, which sucks for Jacob. But I did kill him because I turn around and I get the headshot on him. Then I try to make my way in there, and I'm pretty sure I die. But either way, yeah, if you're playing casual, that extra minute is so much better. I love ranked play because I think the way ranked play is set up, I like it. I just wish people wouldn't leave. Like, I've been dookied on in ranked play. We all have. It's no big deal. It's a video game. At the end of the day, you're going to be okay if you go 0-8 in a ranked game. And it will happen. And it just means you're having a bad day. Just shake it off, grab another game. Or maybe pick a different operator. Or maybe it's not your game mode. Like, me and Jacob can't stand bomb. Because sometimes, okay, for example, I'm pretty sure that tower, bomb is in the top and in the bottom of the tower. I hate that. I hate when it's in two different floors. That's just, oh. Because, yeah, I mean, you only got 5 people. You try to spread them out. Basically, the way you should do it, by spreading it out, is you should have two operators on each position and 1 roamer. Okay? Well, how many times does that happen, you guys? Normally, you got 1 person defending and 3 roamers and 1 guy that's just kind of doing whatever, which I'm normally the guy that does whatever. Until I started playing Jaeger, now I'm a roamer, which is a whole lot funner than doing what I did with Rook and just staying on the objective. That being said, I still think Rook is fan-freaking-tastic. So you guys, I basically did everything I wanted to say in this video. You know, let me know what you guys think about Operation Healthcare. I think it's going to be good for the game. I really do. Maybe not quite as long. I wish it wouldn't take as long to do it, but I think it'll be good for the game. Just let me know what you guys think. And also, I'll be doing a new game this week called Warface. It's free to play, and it's a good FPS, and I'm apparently really good at it somehow. I guess it's because it's free and I haven't paid for it, and I don't get to suck at it. But either way, I just thought you guys would like to know that I'm doing a new game this week. It's not going to take over Siege's place. I love Siege, but I'll see you guys next time.